This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, why not keep it on the ground? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Brings up second down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense showing blitz here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They're going to run it here. Oh, fumble here. Can you believe it?
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's the target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Duke. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field. Coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And here's the handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now the try here for the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A play action, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here, but let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Crosses the 25. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Ohio State.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He'll try to let it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. He got it. The field goal's good. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver makes the grab. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside. Ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Price. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has 1 timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.